Hey y'all, happy Monday. I missed you guys last week. Thankful for the break, and I'm ready to move on in this week's study in our Psalm 1. I posted in the Facebook group just a little, hey, I'm not going to be here type thing. And Joseph is our oldest, and Tuesday, a week ago, almost 2 weeks, so the 23rd, May 23rd, that night we had to take him to the emergency room, and then we were transferred from the emergency room to the pediatrics ICU and stayed there for a little while. We came home and making some adjustments and watching the Lord do what he does and bring healing to Joseph's body. He was sick and we just had no idea. I'm thankful for the care that we had and that the Lord prepared a way, knew right where we were going, and parted that Red Sea so we could get where we needed to go, and see the people that we needed to see. So we are back home, and we're staying in the Word. We're watching our words over him. We speak life over our children, and we're so just grateful. I'm so thankful for God and his goodness towards us, and that, he is the reason for our hope. He gives us hope in the darkest moments. We're not hopeless. He is our rock and our firm foundation. You're at the hospital and so many groups of people come in to see you, especially in the pediatric side, and they say, "Mama, how you holding up?" I said, "Jesus is my rock." So that's what we're doing. That's how we're making it. So I'm thankful that he is my rock, and he's not going anywhere. So neither am I. It's just wild. So if I get emotional over this week, you just bear with me. But I say it's wild. It's truly, it's only God connections. But every time I pulled out my words or opened my books to prepare and study, just breathe it in, because the word that we were to start last week, which I was in reading and preparing for this week, is First Psalm 1, verse 3, and it says, "And he shall be like a tree, firmly planted and tended by the streams of water, ready to bring forth its fruit in its season. Its leaf also shall not fade or wither, and everything he does shall prosper and come to maturity." So in the midst of the hard and difficult that we are in, I read about this blessed one, this one who finds his delight and desire on the law of the Lord, and who meditates and ponders and studies it day and night. It says he'll be like a tree firmly planted, who will bring forth fruit. His leaf shall not fade or wither, and everything he does shall prosper. And I would pray, Lord, I am the blessed one. I choose your counsel. I choose your voice. And I ponder and study your word. So regardless of the heat, my leaf won't fade or wither. And everything that I put my hand to will prosper and come to maturity. So this verse that we're going to dig into this week has truly been Rhema to me and for me over the past 10 days, in that every time we'd have to deal with something else, or every time I get tired or it gets hard, I'm reminded that I'm planted firmly. Jesus is my rock. He's not going anywhere, right? My roots are down deep, and we're going to prosper. We're going to be fruitful. and we're going to produce for the Lord, and it's going to be seen. And so whatever hard you've got going on today in the midst of, I encourage you over that word. Go back and read this and reread it and reread that verse, Psalm 1:3, that you are a tree planted firmly. And you get your nutrients not from or your strength, not from what's going on around you, but from what comes on the inside of you. And we'll pick up digging into this tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.